live. Let's get the cracking, crack-a-lacking on your packing.
Hello, members, gold members, or just normal members.
Gold member.
We'll do this, but this.
No,
that's not what
no,
I
that's
want.
not. That's a bad look.
That's what I want. Maybe. How do I do it? Is it this one? Because I'm gonna be. Okay,
no,
well,
you want to make you big.
Yeah, I gotta. Let me pull the camera down.
That you do need the top-down look if you're gonna do pack a cracking. I'm actually excited about this. I kind of want to see it, and I kind of want to get some ideas from cards that I see you open, because I'm really not all that familiar with the set. I know it's got a bunch of fucking.
It's got dragons.
Dragons. Not a big dragon fan. Just watched Dungeons and Dragons yesterday. You are so wrong. That movie sucked ass.
I said it was bad. I said it was one of the worst movies. I almost walked out of the theater. I'm of the low. Everybody else is like, that movie was great. I'm like, what are you watching?
That was horrible.
Yeah. So that's the soul, but I don't want the.
Like, why can't they just do like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings style? Make it a bit more serious, rather than just fucking campy bullshit.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was terrible.
I guess that's what. There we go. I guess we'll do.
Yeah, you'd have to have like OBS and put me in the corner to do like the jam.
But it is upside down, so let me fix that.
You need to flip that and get your cord out of the screen.
Flip that. I can't do that.
Why?
Because my microphone cord goes like this, and it's not long enough to like. There's nothing to hold it up over here. I guess I can maybe do.
Maybe the guy that mashes up everything, you could do this. There you go. I had faith in you.
All right. There we go.
I want to zoom in just a touch too, because the cards will be hard to see if you don't.
It's weird. I do. Okay, so like, look. Do you see the screen? See the camera's like wiggling? It only does that when I zoom in. If I zoom all the way out, it doesn't do the jiggle. See? No problem. Doesn't jiggle. If I zoom in one time.
Yeah, but you're doing the zoom that way. If you just take your fingers and like stretch the screen, it'll probably work just fine.
But this is the app.
Well, don't do it in the app.
The app is the only way you can do it.
What?
There's no, this is Droid Cam. There's no.
There you go.
It's still, well, the camera's still moving.
And that's fine. I'd rather have that and be able to read the cards than the other way.
Is the text readable to you, or is it backwards?
It's backwards.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the...
There we go.
I mean, I know I can fix it. So this is the box. We've got a box that's like all melted.
It's holy.
So this one should be really good. Print quality.
I don't know that they can see it. You might want to kind of like tilt it and hold it up closer to the camera and whatnot to show the actual holes in the wrappers. Point to them with your finger. Stick your finger in it. Put your finger in the hole. Like that's like almost like old school magic, right? Where it's already kind of sort of pre-opened a little bit.
Yeah, so I don't even need a knife. I could just kind of
tear into it.
Just get in there.
Get after it, man. You broke the seal now.
That's one of the cool things about the Commander Raids box breaks is it gives like a purpose to opening the packs. Is there a box topper?
No.
I don't even know. No box topper? You just get this piece of cardboard, huh? Discover the coolest cards. Learn more. Scan the code. Scan it. In the trash.
No. I don't like that they made the pack art all the same.
I don't give two flips about the pack art.
I do. It's more fun to have a variety of pack arts, and you could do different things with it that you just can't do now. You might just want to put those packs off the screen.
Maybe.
Nobody
really
cares about commons.
Nobody cares about the commons.
You might want to color pile.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. All of the cards were in Wooburg. Not in like the exact Wooburg order, but they were all.
A lot of times they are in packs.
And then red, black, blue. Okay. All right. Multicolored. All right. So the first rare is Zergo, Thunder's
brain.
Decree.
Not just
brain?
not just a rare, but it's actually commander viable.
I mean, yeah, it is a legendary creature.
Mardu.
This isn't one that I'm really excited to play.
No, but at least now you have an option.
I guess it's not terribly bad.
Oh, nice. What time tomorrow, Ed, are you going down there? What time are you going to stream? I love watching your flea market streams.
We got Bloomvine Regent. 5/4/5. When this creature enters or another dragon enters, you gain 5 life. That's not bad. Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards, reveal them, put them on the battlefield.
Does that have is that a flip card? I don't remember. Does it have the baby dragon?
No, it's a omen.
No, I know, but flip it and see if it has the.
Why would it be flipped? What do you mean?
Okay,
it's just a normal card.
Because there's a flip version of it.
But I think that's a secret lair.
No.
Jungle Hollow. Hey, warrior token. Blue card.
At least you have a potential commander.
I don't have any doubts that I will have many to pick from. There are like 30-something commanders potential.
Okay,
cards.
Just saying.
And look at that, another one. Coitus, the Fang Keeper. This guy's interesting.
Not Coitus. Coitus.
I know it's Coitus, but I call him Coitus. Nate plays this guy as his commander. Whenever Coitus deals combat damage to a player, exile the top X cards of the library. So this is actually useless in commander raids.
Is that Abzan? Is that what that color combo is? Whoo! Early, bro. Early. You're killing me. Maybe I'll try.
But yeah, being able to play stuff from the top of an opponent's library is not very good in commander raids.
No, but at least it gives you the color combo if that's what you want. The commander's no good, but
good commander.
It enables your other cards. I would love to see you pull a special guest.
This card, Dragon Claw Strike, is so good. Double power and toughness of target creature you control until end of turn, and then it fights an opponent's creature. It just doubles them. Why not?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to get a teamer commander.
Dragon Fireblade, 1 mana. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. It has hexproof from monocolored. Equipped creature, equip 4, 1 less to activate for each color. It's okay.
Garbage in our format.
All Out Assault, first mythic. Creature control get +1/+1, have death touch, and whenever it enters, as if it's your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this one. Oh. And then when you next attack, untap each creature. That's not bad. That's in Mardu.
We're gonna have to get you into a commander raids. I was talking to Dual Brain, by the way, about this, Matt, and go all bougie and open an old box for a box break build.
Okay, I got a Maelstrom of the Spirit Dargon. Man of any color, and then you can search your library for dragons later on. Decent.
Not terrible. It could go in just about anything so long as you play some
foily Snakeskin Veil. It's a nice one to have. Actually, just pulled another in that same pack, Snakeskin Veil.
What do you think about that? He was saying Silver Age. I'm like, whoo, them boxes are expensive.
I mean, I'm not interested in it. The amount of commanders available is like non-existent.
Well, Bronze Age might be doable.
I doubt it. There's like 5. There's not a lot. Okay, so we got a special version.
What about something like the OG Tarkir?
We got a win. Apparently, I'm going Mardu because all I'm getting is white, red, and black cards.
Yeah, they definitely want you to go Mardu.
Choose Mardu or Jessica. I really don't want to. If a creature or attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent, is he at least a triggered ability during your end step? No. Mobilize. Whenever this creature attacks, yes. Okay, so if a creature, so it triggers additional time. So that is good. You get 4 warriors, 4/1/1s that don't go away. I mean, so far the deck isn't not coming along nicely with the colors. I just don't. I'm even getting the lands for it too.
Stop fighting it, Matt.
I don't like white red. They're like the worst color combination. Don't like it.
I told you, Ed, it's going to be a tough one to pull off dual brain. Like it's going to be expensive. There were not a ton of great commanders back in the old era, but it was just something I tossed about. So we could talk about it more some other time.
All right, we've got a wait, what? Dolkoven encampment. So it's the Swamp or Mountain. Hey, look at that. Mardu colors. And whenever you attack this turn, you create another attack trigger that are sacrificed that wouldn't be sacrificed from him. Oh, I got another one. Magmatic Hellkite.
Garbage in this.
4-5.
That's a good card, but not in the format.
Yeah,
play that against your lands guy.
Nah, because then he goes and gets mountains. Let's see, so far I haven't noticed anything. I haven't really been paying attention, but I'm gonna look.
Yeah, but at least he won't have his glacial chasms anymore.
Wow, for the turn, yes. A basic of swamp.
It's even Mardu. A basic swamp. It's Mardu.
All right.
Was that another Mardu?
Another black land. This is Black Forest Plains, but that's
no. That multicolored you just pitched, was that a Mardu card?
Yeah, it was white black. It's not bad either. Sacrifice a token, draw a card. Exile target creature card from your graveyard, create a white spirit. It's also not bad. Hey, look, a white black land.
The magic gods are telling you something.
I've got the Mardu box. It is an aggro commander, to be fair. I did ask for that.
And that card is good. I think that's also Mardu. That common you just put down there, that black one.
When it enters, no, not really.
It can. It's recursion.
What? It's just this when it enters.
No, the black one. The black one underneath it. The common guy, the 2 casting costs. It's color fixing and he recurs.
But it's in white, black, green.
Oh, I thought that was Mardu. My bad. My bad.
All right. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, what card are you talking about? A Temur Battlecrier.
That's the one you love.
It is a good one.
But you have no Temur commander yet.
Well, luckily, boom. Nope, that's not it. That is a really good pull, though. Nature's Rhythm is a banger card. It's basically Green Sun Zenith. Well, no, it's even better than that. Court of Calling. It's basically like a double Court of Calling because the Harmonize you do from your graveyard. So, and that's a really good looking card. I like that a lot. That'll just make me go green no matter what color. Actually, I gotta get a green commander, I guess. Would be nice. So far, I've got Coitus, so I guess I could force it if I really wanted to. Welcome back, Time Capsule. Hope you had a nice dinner.
Nothing banger so far. It's the Magic Gods.
Nature's Rhythm. No, Nature's Rhythm is like a $10+ card, unless it changed.
It's forcing Matt to go Mardu so far. I don't mind Mardu. Ooh, and I'm not even generally a black player. There you go.
That's like a $10 land at least. 15 maybe.
No.
That's a nice one.
It was down under $10 the other day.
Oh. Okay, I need to get rid of this. Okay.
But it's a great card. I hope I pull one in my box. Oh, your first dual land that was not Mardu.
No, there's so many lands here. I'm not gonna have it. There's a lot of lands in this set. That's the nice thing.
Well, of course they had to. Any 3-color set, you better put a bunch of color fixing in.
One of the things we could have done to make this one a little more spicy is we could have added a pre-release kit to it because they have the themed packs.
I had mentioned that, and you guys didn't seem to be all about it. So,
all right, Oh, here we go. Nope, he's not legendary. You hate to see it. All right, what do we got here? Yathin Roadwatcher. Not in the colors. When this creature enters, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return to our creature card.
What is white back green?
I don't know. Abzan? I think it's Abzan. Ooh, and a breaching Dragonstorm. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, probably like a 10-cent card.
Oh yeah, it's worth nothing. A Reliquary Dragon. What is that? This token is all colors, flying lifelink. When this token enters, it deals 3 damage to any token. Looks cool. Dragon. Dragon D's nuts across your mouth. Would really like
You are fairly tall.
a whatchamacallit commander.
You need a Teamer commander. You'll be so happy if you just get Teamer.
Look, another Mardu card. 4/4 for dragon.
And it's a dragon. So it'll play with your black land and let you go get dragons.
And I get to discard a card if it's any player that has it. Ooh. Boom. Oh, Smile at Death. Hey, look, another white card. This card's actually pretty good. It's nice recursion for your small creatures when they die. So nice mythic.
Too bad that Commander Raids is so brutal towards enchantments.
It's brutal towards everything, really. It kind of has to be. Because it has no way to interact. It just kind of has to be preemptive. I'm getting all the lands. Hey, look, another one. Exile top card of your library until end of turn. You may play it this turn. If it didn't cost 4 mana, why does this one cost 4 and the blue one cost 1?
Yeah, it's bad.
So bad. Yeah, so far this box has not been a banger, but I got the Nature's Rhythm, which is nice, and then the blue land. Those are the 2 cards that I know that are actually worth money. When this creature enters, if you cast it, add Wooburg. That's interesting. Iridescent Tiger. Lie in wait. And a Mox Jasper. Nice. That's like a $10 card now, probably. It's the normal version, which is probably what people want the most. Non-foil. That's a hit. I mean, considering I only paid $92 for the box. Can't complain. Or no, it was 102. Another Hardened Tactician. Another Lion Weight. We got a Lassie the Prowler. 4 mana 5/5. When it enters, you mill 2 card equal the number of lands you control. You can exile this card from your graveyard and put X counters on them, or X number of lands in your graveyard. Well, that's actually a really cheap cost. That's crazy. It's very good. In a limited format.
Showing Mox Jasper at $17-18. It's almost about what I said. I said about $15.
Corey Steel Cutter, 2 mana artifact. Your creature has trample and haste and a 1/1. And whenever you cast your second spell each turn, you create a monk with prowess. Wow, that's actually very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Mardu. All right, folks. Looks like I might be playing Mardu. Sometimes I get surprised in how how much I enjoy off colors of decks that I wouldn't normally run. So we'll see. So far, I have no choice. If I have a better choice, then we'll see. I look, a Mardu card. What does it do? 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. You gain 2 life. It's removable, but it's not great. Look, another red card. Tersa Light Shatter.
Bad.
3 mana 3/3 with haste. Whenever it enters, discard up to 2 cards to draw that many cards. That's not bad. Whenever it attacks, if there's 7 or more cards in your graveyard, exile a card at random from your graveyard. You may play that card. This is terrible. This is not bad at all. What do you mean? It's a legendary creature as well. It could be a commander. I can go mono red. Just burn the boss before he has a chance to do anything.
Okay.
Highly unlikely, but I don't know. Nate did it pretty well. He was doing a lot of damage very quickly. And especially if you get a Forgotten Ancient out there.
No such luck in this set.
Approaching Dragonstorm. See, I like these borders. It's very, especially this one. This one's kind of like, it almost looks like it's built into the art. What does the card do? When it enters, search your library for the 2 basic lands. Oh, this one's really good in green, man. This is super good. You get 2 lands, and then anytime a dragon enters, you get to return the enchantment back to your hand to do it again. Love it. Oh, here we go. A non-Mardu commander. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you cast. I don't really like Jeskai either, to be honest. It's also red-white. But it is an option. So far, the only options are these 3 is in multicolored. So we'll leave those there. Unless I missed one. All right, we got Stillness in Motion. That's kind of very contradicting. At the beginning of your mill 3 cards. Then, if your library has no cards in it, exile this enchantment and put 5 cards from your library on top of your library in a random order. Or in any order. That seems terrible. Here we go. Let's go. Just get out of here. This is the toughness guy. I don't know how good that's going to be. Well, actually, making the raid monster lose half his life is not bad. See, what is it? At the beginning of upkeep, if you have 10 or more toughness, draw a card. 20 toughness, untap all your creatures. That does nothing. 40 toughness or greater, they lose half their life.
Good luck.
I like the art. But yeah, having 40.
It's a money card.
Is not bad.
You're never going to pull it off.
Well, now I'm just going to do it just to show you. Maybe might be able to do it on easy mode. This creature deals combat damage to a player. Draw a card, gain a life. That's pretty good. Well, the first full art land actually. I'm actually surprised it's taking that long. It's a cool looking spirit token. About halfway through the box.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take off around 9 o'clock. I got to take my mom back to her place. He came over yesterday for my birthday.
What'd you do for your birthday? Anything special?
We watched D&D.
Ooh, Nature's Rhythm. Oh, that's not a good birthday. I can tell you that. Another Nature's Rhythm. Really happy with that. Very good card. This is a money card. Is the text? Yeah, the text is a little messed up. If you look at the R and the S, there's like a smear between it, and the H. It's definitely a little cloudy. Reputable merchant.
Actually, $2 card.
Nature's Rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
People are crazy. That card's insane.
Sorry. $2.89.
Well, it is a rare, and the boxes are getting opened at like an alarming rate. The
full art one is a $4 card.
The sell-through rate's insane. On the number of boxes being purchased is wild. I think it's beat any set. I think it's by far their most popular set ever.
Wait, wasn't that a Mardu guy? Maybe.
Yeah, we can look at the Mardu.
I like him.
Mobilize 1 when this creature enters. Target creature gets +1 and indestructible till end of turn. I mean, it's got mobilize, which with the commander it makes sense to use. So yeah, if I have to run those colors, I will run those colors. I like this guy. This guy, I wanted to be a commander, but I'm not. Whenever one of my cards leaves your graveyard during your turn, you get a treasure, and then you get to do the renew thing. But with him, he's really good. If he was a legendary, because then he could be your commander. You get the benefits, and then if he dies, you leave it in the graveyard, and then you do the renew thing. You exile him, and then you put him back in your command zone. That would have been cool.
But he's not.
That's a cool looking card. What is this? Digger Island Dragon. Blue. 6 mana, 4/4 flying ward 2. Not great. We got a turtle. 5 mana, 5/9. There we go. Toughness. Not in the colors of Bader though, so that's unfortunate. Whenever it attacks, put 3 counters on it and draw a card. This is the one that you were talking about. This I think this card can be pretty good. Oh, no, this card Nate was talking about. I take it back.
I was going to say, it wasn't me.
No, Nate was talking about this card. He loves this card because whenever you attack, you get to draw 3 cards. And then if you have a way to untap it, you can keep doing that. It's a 5/9. I could see it being potentially powerful.
I don't think you can just untap it.
You can.
You'd have to bounce it. No, I think it says anytime. I think when it says stun counters, it's anytime you would untap, you would remove a counter instead.
Oh, you'd have to find a way to remove the counters.
Like bouncing it.
Yeah, if a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped, remove one.
Right.
Remove one from one instead. Interesting. I thought it was just during your upkeep, remove a stun counter. So yeah, it's less good than I thought it was. I'm sure
They have
there's
a way to
break
like
it.
move counters. Those
Apparently,
Tempest Hawks.
yeah, these Tempest Hawks are a couple bucks each, apparently. Or
Well, but
$1.
do you know why? Did you read it?
Because you can have as many of them in your deck.
But that's not the only thing. Read it.
What? That is the only thing.
No.
Yes.
No, that's not the only thing.
Okay, you tell me.
Anytime it does damage, you get to go tutor.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of having them in your deck. Okay, we've got not a legendary, unfortunate. Yathan Road Watcher. When this creature enters, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. Oh, we already seen that card. Unfortunate. Well, I'm leaning more towards Bader, even though he's not good.
I think your warrior guy has more use.
He's definitely the warrior guy's definitely stronger.
So then why Bader?
Because he's a cool dragon. I'd
Okay.
rather play a cool dragon than a dumb. Oh look, another Mardu rare though. Siegebreaker, 4/4 Death Touch with haste. That's pretty good. When it enters, exile up to one target creature you control until this leaves the battlefield. Whenever this creature attacks for each opponent, create a tap. Oh, that's pretty good. My colors are definitely saying, "Hey, play Mardu." So I might play Zurgo. I don't know.
Don't. I mean, play what you want to play. That's the whole point.
Well, the problem is Bader's not great either. In a limited format, he's not great. He's great in the ability to play like the dumb dirtly things, like the big toughness creatures. You're not going to be able to do that in a limited format. At least I don't think so. Frontier Bivouac. What is this? Oh, look, another. Oh no, this is a Sultai card. Destroy target non-land permanent. Doesn't really do anything. Mill 3 cards, and then you may discard a card when you do. Return target creature or land from your graveyard to your hand.
Boo.
It's not very good. Got about six-ish packs remaining.
What are you hoping to pull? You said you wanted to pull Bader. You did.
I said I wanted to pull Ureni.
And then you said Bader.
The Bader one was a joke because it's the toughness matters. He's not good. At least I don't think he's good. I haven't looked at the set, to be honest, to see if there's a lot of support for high toughness creatures.
It's an interesting looking card. It's purple.
It is. I like this card.
Very purple.
When this enchantment enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Surveil 2, and then you get to bounce at any time a dragon hits. In the right deck, it could be good. All right, what is this guy? Felithar. This sounds familiar. Dawn of Abzan. Hey, look, so we definitely can confirm that those colors are Abzan. So it's a 3-mana 3/3 trample. Whenever it attacks or enters, you may sacrifice a non-land permanent. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. That's pretty good. I don't know if you have the support to be able to do it in limited.
Bader.
No, he's a commander. That's just.
No, I'm saying he could go in your Bader deck.
No, I'd rather run him than Bader.
Oh, you know what's coming out this week?
If I'm trying to win.
For nerds that care, Andor Season 2, baby.
For what?
Andor Season 2 is coming out this week, April 22nd.
Oh, here we go. The Storm Dragon. Storms. Oh, look at that! Look at that one. Look at the M on that one.
It's not smushy at all. What are you talking about?
Can I rub that out?
That's what she said.
I want to rub that out. I want to rub that out on stream. See what happens.
Yeah, it's off screen technically.
It didn't change anything. Yeah. This is the one that this one I think is worth some money. It's the Storm Dragon. I don't know. It's a mythic. Storm Scale Scion.
I think you haven't looked at the set recently. There's not much worth anything.
Well, I figure there's a reason why the boxes are still 120, and I think the set's being opened too much, which is one of the opposite problems that the sets normally have.
Well, this is one of those cards shouldn't have value arguments.
Well,
okay, I disagree, but we'll agree to disagree.
Oh, look at that! Another enchantment that's probably bad. No, never mind. This one's good. You get 2 5/5 elements each turn, and then double the power total to each creature you control. Yeah, that's a very good one in Teamer. But I have no Teamer commander, so that's highly unlikely with 5 packs remaining.
Oh, your baiter, that special border baiter, $28.
Okay, so the Mox Jasper, the Baiter, the
The
Blue
Mox
Land,
Jasper is we'll be generous and say $18.
yeah, and the Blue Land I think is it still $10?
I'm digging. Your Corey Steel Cutter's 14.
That's a good card. I like it. Man, Hallmark Siege.
It's $9. The
Okay, yeah, so that's like $60 already. So I'm more than halfway there with just those couple cards. Actually 75 with the Corey.
That Storm Scale Scion is $6.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I would say so far I probably already got my money back. We're very close.
Didn't you pull an all-out assault?
Yeah,
That's $4.50.
Okay. Hallmark Siege, when his
Smile at Death is $3.
Whenever you attack, put a 1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains Menace.
Your
And
Nature's Rhythm is 4.
Creature, draw a card.
So you're kind of nickel and diming it there.
Okay. So far, no special guest.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
A Sirach Elusive Hunter, 3 mana, legendary. 4/3 trample. Whenever a creature you control or a spell you control becomes the target of spell or ability, and opponent controls, draw a card. It's not very good, but it is an option.
It's not an option. Get it out of there. Nothing it does targets anything. I guess you could say the highest.
It target. No, it does target. It's just I don't know. I'm not going to force myself into mono green. I likely won't force myself. I mean, I haven't looked at the green uncommons or commons. Maybe there's a bunch of bangers in there. Who knows? Probably not. Evolving Wilds. Actually, kind of crazy. That's the first Evolving Wilds of the box.
Was that another Mardu card?
I don't know. But I got a Rot Curse. Oh, look at the text on that one. Rakasha is all cloudy.
All smudged.
2 mana 5/5. Holy crap. Trample Decayed. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a Decayed counter on each of X target creatures. Activate only as a sorcery. Well, that's actually kind of not. That's kind of nutty in the Mardu deck. Wait a second. Oh my god, it's so good in the Mardu deck because they can't be sacrificed. Because it says this creature.
No, it's warriors.
It says this can be sacrificed, but I'm saying the things you put the counters on. If you put them on the warriors during your end step, warrior tokens you control. Oh, it's only during your end step. Does this sacrifice during end step? End of combat. Oh, that's not as good. Sad times. Still not bad though. It's kind of like a Black Craterhoof Behemoth, but bad.
Still could be a game winner.
2 mana 5/5. That's 5 damage, and then you pump a bunch of dudes later on. I don't know. It'll be exiled from the graveyard. Let's be honest. Was it a legendary? No. Getting lots of Dragonstorm globes. What does it even do? Each dragon you control enters with a 1/1 counter. Oh, that's a good mana rock. Hey, look, a Mardu card. Whenever it attacks, target creature gets +X/+X for X number of attacking creatures. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's like Craterhoof Behemoth, bro. Well, not really.
Suncrafter Mage. That card's probably worth $1. Not a legendary, but you know. Heritage Reclamation.
Getting down to it. What do you got? 1 pack left?
2. Well, 1 after this one. And this dragon's a good one. It's a nice. I like another Tempest Hawk. Come on, save me from the Mardu guy.
What are you wanting to get? You pulled others.
I don't know, something that's not what I have. 3 mana creatures you can spell.
I like that.
This is a really good one. Whenever a creature you control enters, if you destroy that creature, then create a 2/2 zombie. This has that combo potential. Playing around this, so that was an interesting one.
There's a Mardu card.
Inevitable Defeat. Yeah, but it's pretty bad. I mean, I guess I can exile one of their tokens, but it's not great. All right, last pack. Save me. Save me from
Last
the
pack
Mardu
magic.
Hell.
Whatever juju you got.
Whatever,
Put it on
whatever I want. Another Tempest
I
Hawk.
think,
That's
I think
kind
your
of
last
crazy,
card
actually.
is a blue.
Well, that's
That's
the
not
foil.
good.
That's the foil. That's fine. Foils, whatever. So this is going to be this next one after this descent. Slow rolled a little bit. Ooh, black. All right. Scavenger region. Each non-dragon token or each non-dragon creature gets -X/-X. It's not terrible. 4 mana flying, 4/4. Not great. Well,
There you have it. What are you going to pick as your commander?
I'm gonna do one last.
I'm saying Mardu, folks. What does the audience vote? I'm saying Mardu.
Double checking I didn't miss a
That's what I would
legendary.
do. Dud. I wouldn't say it was a dud box. He got close to the value of what
No, I think I probably broke even, to be honest. I got more Tempest Hawks than I've seen people open in an entire box. I've got like 3 of them.
I pulled 2 out of 10 packs.
I've watched people open 0 out of a box, so.
Oh, dud pack. Yeah, it wasn't the best, but I mean, at least it's in Mardu. It's a 4/4 for 4 in Mardu, and if he needs to, and he's the only one out there, and needs to blow up all of the tokens, he can.
Well, unfortunately, I don't really want to go Jeskai.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement.
Never been a huge fan of it. Felithar is definitely interesting. It's between, I would say realistically, it's between Felithar and Zurgo. We did see a lot of support for Zurgo. I'm getting pinged on Discord. Why? Oh. All right. Well, so I'd have to decide. Okay, so let's do this. So white, green.
So white and black are definitely in.
Yeah. So I can remove the blue.
So what I would compare, honestly, I would be going through your green and going through your red and seeing which of those 2 colors you like the best.
I like green, but I don't know that it's just because I mana fixing, really.
And what does Felithar do?
This is the one where it's a 3/3 trampler. Whenever it enters or attacks, I can sacrifice a non-land permanent. If I do, I put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control. So I'd have to have a lot of low to the ground. Low to the ground creatures that are good at attacking.
And I don't think the Nature's Rhythm is all that great in this format.
Snakeskin Veil's okay. Heritage, it's fine.
We can't see your cards, Matt.
Oh. All right. This guy, Sirach, he wasn't great. Roamer's Routine. So basic land search. So it's a really bad harmonize because you can only get 1 land. Not great, not great. Snakeskin Veil's kind of whatever. Double Snakeskin Veil. Sultai should be in multicolored. Whenever this creature enters, mill 3 cards and put a land card from among them. If you don't, put a 1 counter on this creature. So it's it's got 1 counter synergy. This card's okay, but only if you're playing dragons. 2 mana 2/2 that can kill one of the defenders. That's not bad. Renew could be an interesting synergy with the deck. Not great, not bad. I like this guy. This actually could be really good. He's add green equal to the number equal to his power, and then if you're giving pumps with the Felithar, it could give you a lot of mana. So that's definitely possible. Don't really care about that. There. The dragon, snakeskin veil. Nature's Rhythm's good.
Not really.
It's a tutor, dude. What do you mean? It goes straight to the battlefield.
Okay. I'm just saying in
It's
this,
insane.
it's not. Okay.
Any tutor is insane, especially when it goes to the battlefield. Any creature in your deck, put it on the battlefield. And then you can flash it back. It's
Okay.
so good.
First off, you got to have some baller creatures to go get.
Yeah.
Why didn't you put the other one in there?
The other what?
Oh, did you not? I thought you already got to the second nature's.
No, it's somewhere it's right here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Definitely going in there. In the stack of playable cards. 4 mana 5/5. That's okay. Don't need that. That's fine. Mana ramp. Seems bad. Green does not look great unless you're playing dragons. This one's good. Synchronized charge. You get counters on your things, and they get Vidge trample, and you can harmonize to flash it back. That's not bad. It's like a removal plus a counter synergy. Got tons of those. Just trade draw guy got tons of those. Traveling Botanist. Whenever it becomes tapped, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, reveal it, put it in your hand. If you don't, you may put it into your graveyard. 2 mana 2/3. That's not terrible. Dragon Sniper. 1 mana 1/1 Vidge. Reach Death Touch. Not bad. Yeah, green does not look very strong. So then we have to choose between red. I have to imagine red's going to look a lot more powerful. 3 mana when it enters, you get a 1/1 goblin. And then target creature you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked. That's like a maybe. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature does 1 damage to target opponent.
Oh, hell yeah.
That seems good. It's kind of like a raid bombardment or whatever it's called. Twin Bolt. That seems pretty bad. 1 mana 1/1 haste. At the beginning of your instant, return this creature to his owner's hand. 1 mana 2/2 haster. That's not bad.
Well, not only that, it's not on the battlefield to die.
Yeah, it kind of saves itself. All right, seize opportunity.
Nah.
Exile 2 cards from your library until end of turn. You may play those cards, or up to two creatures get 2/1. That's not bad. That is a playable card. Devoted Duelist. 2 mana 2/1 haster. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Meh.
2 mana 2/1 hasters, not bad. That have benefit for pinging. It's not great, not bad. When this creature enters, exile the top card of your library until end of turn. Until the end of your next turn, you may play it. Whenever you cast your second spell, this creature gains double strike.
Ooh, that's not bad.
It's 4 mana. It's not great. I would say it's a maybe. Meticulous Artisan. Prowess 3/3. Whenever it enters, create a treasure. Also not great. Stormscale Scion. Not going to be the type of deck that I'm playing.
Wait, what?
It's 6 mana 6/6 or 4/4 dragon that has Storm. That gives other dragons 1/1. It's not really something that I'm going to be striving to do. It's like a maybe card. It's not unplayable.
You have
but
a bunch of small guys.
Yeah, but I need 6 mana plus everything else that I'm paying. Like there's it's just very unlikely.
Okay.
When this creature enters, deals 5 damage to target creature opponent controls. That was dealt damage this turn. No, thank you.
That.
When this creature enters, target creature can't block.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be in there. It's pretty bad. 2/1 first strike. That's like a maybe. First strike's pretty good.
That was maybe before, so.
Red ain't looking good either. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. 3 mana 4/2. That gives draw ditch. Is nice. Sacrifice this creature, deals 6 damage to target creature with flying. That seems fucking.
Oh, but isn't it also a mana dork?
It's a 2 mana mana dork. Yeah, it's a 3/1 as well, so it's a decent attacker. Terso was good. Discard a card if you do, draw 2 cards. It's draw ditch. Core Steel Cutter was good. When this enchantment enters 5 mana. Oh, this card's breaking the format right now in standard. There's infinite combos with this. But I don't know. I'm not going to be able to do it with this. Oh. Exile cards from top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast without paying its mana cost. If its value is 8 or less, if you don't put into your hand.
Okay.
What? You think that's
I would
good?
play it. I would play
5
it.
mana to get some random bullshit card that's probably going to be garbage? I'm good. If I had a way to
It
bounce
also
it, then
filters
sure.
through lands.
Beginning of each combat, if you've cast 2 more spells this turn, this enchantment becomes a 3/3 monk with haste. In addition to another type, discard your hand, sacrifice enchantment, draw 2 cards.
Get out of here.
It's not great. I think this was a maybe. 3 damage target creature, non-artifact, don't care. Wrong colors. 1/3 reach.
I like that.
Whenever another creature you control enters. Oh yeah, this is the target opponent. Yeah, that's good. That one's okay. That's the Breaching Dragonstorm. Wild Ride. Reverberating Summons. At the beginning of each combat, if you... Oh, it's the monk thing. That one's okay. Not great. Got a lot of these Breaching Dragonstorms, I'll tell you that. Shock Brigade. 2 mana, 1/3 with Mobilize. So anything with Mobilize, I think it's like an auto include. That's the Shock Trooper. That's pretty good. Magnetic Hellkite. Destroy target non-basic land. That's kind of useless.
Garbage.
Hasty guy. He's okay. Twin Bolt's bad.
And he's going to play well with your other, like the ones that shoot stuff.
Okay.
The one that keeps going back to your hand for 1 mana. You can keep replaying it every turn.
So Shock Brigade was mobilized. Whenever the creature becomes tapped, you may discard a card. I like that. You may cast a spell as though it had flash if you behold a dragon.
Nah.
Nope. I guess
I don't know. I think I'd slightly give red the edge.
It's not by a lot, but yeah, it's as far as Felithar is concerned, there's not a lot of synergy. Unfortunately. Maybe the multicoloreds is gonna change that. So get rid of all this crap. Coitus, Bader, all this is nothing. Put that in the box. All right, not the color. There's a Mardu. So I need Mardu and I need Abzan. So that's not. I guess these still could be playable because they're too colorless off.
Look for anything blue and get rid of it.
Well, no, because this has blue on it, but it also has 2 colorless. It's either blue or 2 colorless. Oh no, I still can't play it.
No, you can't play it if it's got blue. Anything blue, get rid of it.
White, red, pretty bad. All right. That's got green, so it's kind of in like the maybe pile. All right, black, green. It's got blue. That's Mardu, so that's... There we go. That's Abzan. Blue. Well, I don't know why this is in the multicolored section. All right, so we cut out about half of those bad boys. All right, what do we got here?
Well, I'd split them up so you can get a good clear pick. So just now go through anything that has green in it in one pile and all the others in the anything that has green, put it in one pile. and anything that has red in it in another pile, because I think you included just 2 colors in there too.
All right, so this would be the green.
But you had a whole bunch of those in your black pile.
Yeah, this card's bad, so I'm good.
It does color fixing at least.
Reputable Merchant. When this enters or dies, put 1 counter on target creature you control. So that's 1 counter synergy. I saw a bunch of these Reputable Merchants. There's like 5 of them. No, 3 of them. 3 mana 2/2s. Not great.
Very mid.
Yeah. Armament Dragon. 6 mana 3/3. That's 3/4. That's not good. When it enters, there should be 3 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures. That's not bad. It gives. It's also
kind of mid.
It's also mid. Yeah. This is the one where it mills cards when you do return target creature mana.
Kind of mid.
That's a reanimator, so that's not bad.
Yeah, but
it's only when it enters though. That's not as good. Yeah, he's not insane. There's 2 of those. There's 1 more Armament Dragon. Kin Tree Severance. Exile target permanent mana value 3 or greater. 3 or greater does absolutely nothing, so that could just go in the box. Skirmisher Rhino. This is a good one. 3 mana 3/4. When it enters, each one loses a life. Yeah, it's not bad. Host of the Hereafter. 4 mana 2/2 counters. If it had counters on it, put those counters on it. That's like the best one for the command so far. That's the best one. Is it redistributes counters. Destroy target power creature with 3 or less. When it enters, destroy target artifact. I mean, it does things, but not great. And then this one was good. All right.
Okay, now you have to go through this other pile. Don't just give it the whole pile, because there's going to be some that are potentially. Make sure that everything has red. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd be judging it. I think you had some in there. No, I think I just saw one that was, yeah, Boros.
All right. We got Inevitable Defeat. That's pretty useless.
Very mid.
Devotee. When this creature enters, scry, and then mana fixing. Very mid.
For 1, it's. I'd put it. It'd be an ad.
Yeah, it's in the maybe. Martyr Spell, Siege Breaker. I remember this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, exile a creature control, and then it makes copies. It's okay.
That's pretty decent.
It's got haste, so it's not bad. It's definitely.
And it replaces the card that it exiles when it gets wiped off the board, so that's good.
Frontline Reach.
That's another Boros.
Great Goblins, target creature.
Oh wait, Boros is only for the red one, so it was right. Anything is Boros, you need to include in the stack.
So there's only...
It's just Azorius, not Azorius. Orzhov. Are the only ones that are like both.
Target creature gets +X +X on the turn. X the number of creature control. That's not bad. That definitely is playable.
It's okay. This is the one I would be playing for.
Windcrack Siege. Yeah, double attack.
But I mean, it's going to get nuked off the board pretty quick.
Maybe. Reigning Victor, Mobilize. Anything with Mobilize is like an auto include, and then it also pumps.
I like this guy.
So it's pretty good.
How many did you get of him? Just the one?
Bad.
No, you got 2.
2 of them.
Nice.
Sonic Shrieker. When it enters, deal 2 damage to any target, you gain 2 life.
Garbage.
If a player was dealt
okay.
They discard a card. Yeah, not great. Yeah, I got Hardened Tactician. I think there's 2 of these guys. Oh, there's only 1.
Yeah, but those are Orzhov.
Yeah. Oh, that's why, because he's over here. He's all Orzhov? No. All right. Bone Karen Butcher. Mobilize 4/4. Attack creature have Death Touch. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Who cares about Death Touch? But
All Out Assault. That's pretty good.
That's good.
Sonic Shrieker was kind of mid.
If you were to ask me of your,
I mean, this right here with Zergo alone is so good because it's just like constant draw card for a mana. And there's 2 of those. And then Marshal of the Lost, 4 mana 3/3. Whenever you attack, target creature gets +X +X, where X is the number of attacking creatures.
I think you're going to have more with Zergo than you will with the other one.
Yeah.
I'd be leaning Zergo between the 2 of those personally. Like, what would you be playing green for? What is it you're losing on the green front?
Well, it's just about how the deck is built. Do I want to focus on 1/1 counters or do I want to focus on tokens? I don't actually ever play token decks, so I realistically wouldn't mind necessarily.
What about your artifacts? Let's take a look at those and see if they lean one way or another towards tokens or 1/1s.
5 mana 3/3 when it attacks Surveil 1. That's pretty bad. Dragon Orbs, whatever. So get rid of all these. The Jade Statue, put target card from a graveyard to the bottom of the Bones Library. That's pretty bad. Emerald Sentinel. This one's okay. This one you go get a basic land into your hand.
Yeah, but that would be for either.
This is for anything. It doesn't really do anything. Mox Jasper doesn't do anything.
Garbage. Complete garbage.
Doesn't do anything here. Watcher of the Wayside when it enters. Target player mills 2 cards. You gain 2 life. That does nothing. Jessicai's Monument, not in the colors. All of my artifacts are terrible, except for maybe the Dragonfire Blade.
That's not great.
It gives a creature +2/+2.
Okay.
Yes, I know. And then we have to decide. We would have to decide what color the raid monster spells are, because they're legendary sorceries, but are they colors? They're probably not monocolored. Maybe they're all 5 colors. I don't know.
I think you said they're colorless.
Maybe I'd have to check the document. Yeah, so all the artifacts are pretty bad. So that didn't really help. Black would be in any of them, so that doesn't matter. White would be in any of them, that doesn't matter. Unless there was mixed in.
Well, you'd have to go through and see. I mean, if it comes down to that, which one has better +1/+1 counter strategies, which one has those are the ones I think that are best for your white. Are your Tempest Hawks, to be honest with you, because they're tutoring, they're constantly replenishing the board. But he gets any of those, yeah. I mean, I don't know. But for just basically 2 extra weenies,
3 Tempest. I'm not running the Tempest Hawk. They're bad, but it is interesting. When this creature attacks, exile. Oh, when it enters, exile 2 cards from a graveyard. Don't really care about that. When it attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, it endures 1. You put a spirit or a counter. That's playable. 1 mana 2/1 that makes dudes.
Definitely. Which would lean more towards Zergo.
It would lean towards either one of them.
No.
If I'm making dudes, it gives the ability for me to sacrifice the guys in order to pump the rest of my guys. I can stack the trigger so that I make the guy and then I sack it to this.
Yeah, but you have to be in red for the other dude that you tap to sack and draw a card.
Oh, that guy's white-black.
Oh, was he?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, this guy's white-black.
Yeah, that's right. You just had it in the.
And it's not even tap. It's just sack. It's so good.
Well, pay and sack.
Yeah, it's 1 colorless. Put a 1/1 counter on a flying creature. It gains flying and indestructible.
Counter.
And a counter. So it's playable. When it enters, exile target, and none. So that's whatever. Nothing. That's pretty fucking bad. 5 mana to give my creatures +1/+1. Woo. Rally the Monastery. Cost 2 less to cast. If you've cast another spell this turn, create 2 1/1 tokens with prowess. That's already pretty good. Especially if you're casting it for 2. Up to 2 creatures you control each get +2/+2. Yeah, that's very playable. That guy's bad. The dog, when it enters, endure 1. That's pretty good. Makes tokens. Whenever you cast your second spell, put a 1 counter on this and scry 1. It's playable. I like that. Don't need that. An Ox, 3 mana Ox, mobilize 3. Whenever it attacks, create 3 tapped attacking creatures. Wow, that's very good. 3 mana makes 3 dudes. It is an 0/4, but Zergo wouldn't care about. Both Felithar and Zergo would love that. When this creature enters, exile target non-land.
Well, I hate to say this, but I'm going to have to get rolling here. I got to take my home.
It's all good.
I think either way you go, it's going to be pretty much a coin flip. I personally like going wide more than Voltroning.
They're both go wide. This gives a creature on every creature you control anytime you sack a permanent. Or I'm sorry, whenever he enters and when you attack.
It does what?
Whenever he enters or attacks, you can sacrifice a non-land permanent, and when you do, you put a 1/1 counter on every creature you control.
Right, but
they both go wide. You would want to run a bunch of creatures for both of them. Zergo is very synergistic if I have warrior tokens specifically.
Doesn't he produce?
Yeah, Zergo is mobilized too. Every time he attacks, you get 2 dudes.
I like that better.
They're both 3-mana drops as well, which is interesting. If it was a token, draw a card. That's not great.
But I do got to get going.
Yep.
All right, man. And everybody in the audience, thank you for being with us tonight. I don't know who's going to open their box next week. I'm ready to, but I'm not going to fight Nate if he wants to open next week, whatever his schedule is. I don't know if Pat's going to have his box by then. Maybe he should.
Yeah, I'll ship it out Monday.
Ooh, that might make it a little tough.
Shouldn't take more than 5 days to get there. He lives a state away.
What?
Whenever you cast, I don't know. Doesn't he live in? Oh, well, hold on. I was thinking he lives in Pennsylvania. Where does he live?
He lives in Vermont.
A couple states away. Whenever you cast your state, place turn 1 counter scry 1.
But all right, enjoy. I mean, it wasn't the worst box, and you have workable commanders. I think you have some potential there. And we'll see how it plays out.
It's very interesting.
All right, I will catch everybody next week then.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do some searching. As far or some decision making rather. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't like red. I guess is my thing. I'd rather play green, but if I'm being honest, the green doesn't really add a lot. Red adds a ton. So like it makes sense to play Zergo, to be honest. And he is a very aggro commander. I mean, so is Felithar. I like the idea of Felithar better, getting 1/1 counters on all your creatures every time he attacks. But also having an onslaught of tokens. I guess the question that I have is, does the token specifically state, like say Zergo gets removed? Oh yeah, so the warrior tokens don't get removed, so it's just specifically when they're made at the beginning of the next end step. So as long as they survive the round, they stay around. So that's not bad as long as they stay. Although there is a thing that says on one of the raid monsters, it sacrificed all tokens. So I don't really know how scary that is for me. All right, what does this do? Create a 2/2 token with Omen, and then also beginning of combat on your turn, another creature gets another target creature is +1/0. That's not great. The Omen's not bad, but I don't think it's playable. 2 mana to make a 2/2. The Bearer of Glory is terrible. Any more Bearer of Glories I can remove from the list? Definitely get rid of the Fortress Skin. Oh, no, actually, you know what? The Dog's not bad. Whenever this spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature you control, when this creature enters, draw a card. That's playable, surprisingly. It's kind of like Affinity for creatures. It's very weird. It could be a potentially 1 mana 4/3 that draws a card. Descendant of Storms, that one's pretty good. Rebel Strike's kind of shit. 4 mana Mobilize 1, not great, but it's got Mobilize on it, so it's kind of good. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on another target creature you control. 5 mana though, pretty bad. I like the Ox, and I like the if I'm leaning into the go wide, both of those cards are pretty good. That one's pretty bad. It's like an O-ring. Bad for this. Equipment. Equipped creature goes +3/0, and then whenever equipped creature attacks, draw a card if you control 3 or more Titan creatures. That's very playable. 1/1 indestructible flying. Mana fixing if I go Mardu. What? I mean, it scries 2 as well when it enters, so it's not too bad. Attacking tokens you control flying. Doesn't really do anything for the raid monster. He's always got reaching creatures. Coordinated maneuver deals damage equal to the number of creature controlled target creature or planeswalker. Kind of useless. Smile of Death is definitely good for either deck. The dog is fine. The Salt Pass Peak is okay. Flying mobiles. I think the mobilize is going to get cut, but whatever. When this enchantment enters, you create 2/2 white soldiers. 2/2 white soldiers. Don't really have any dragons take advantage of it, but 4 mana for 2/2/2s is not bad. This one's okay. Get enough of those. Don't really need a million of those. That one's useless. This one's kind of useless. Dog's okay. Static Snare. This one's okay, but not great. I mean, it gets rid of one of the blockers. That's probably going to get cut. When this enters, return target non-land permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand, and then Flurry. Whenever you cast your second spell, turn tap target creature and opponent controls. That's okay, but it's 4 mana, not good enough. Not good enough, and not good enough. So, yeah, the red-white is definitely much more playable than the green. I think the green is kind of very mid. So I would probably do myself a disservice by playing green. So I guess we're going to go Zergo. Sad. So if we get rid of the green, put that in the box. And then I don't remember if I put the green in here or not. Yeah. So take out all the green. And I think these were the not playable cards, or the maybe cards. And I guess another consideration would be the lands as well. So if we got unplayable, playable, nope. Evolving Wilds is nice. Red, black. Plains. White, black. White, green. Nope. Another plains. I actually do like this plane. They have like the silhouette of the dragon flying by. It's pretty nice. I would have liked. I think I would have liked the dragon eye ones maybe a little bit better, but that's playable. No, nope. Those are the colors. So I got one nomad. So Nomad Outpost is the one. No blue. Definitely a lot of colors. A lot of lands in the colors. Although they kind of all have them. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of lands for the colors. I guess we could just remove the swamps and the plains. But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 lands for the Mardu colors. Pretty good. The only thing to go through now is the black. This one's kind of useless. Kind of bad. Creature cast costs 2 less. Whenever a creature you control enters, if you cast it, destroy that creature and make it 2/2. This one's really good, but it's not good for the limited. It requires specifically building a deck around things. Like Evoke, for instance, is really good. You cast it for its Evoke cost. It's going to die anyways, but you still get the Evoke trigger. Surveil 2, draw 2, you lose 2. It's draw. That's not bad. Put a 1 counter up to target creature, draw a card. Flying Death Touch when it enters, exile 2 cards from a library or from a graveyard. Not great. Rot Cursed Rocket Shot. 2 mana. I mean, I think this is not bad. 2 mana, 5/5, and then you get to potentially do some stuff later on. Quite playable for some early on beats. When this creature enters, target creature and opponent control. Is it a warrior? And it's a demon. Man, if this was a warrior. Oh, plus it's only at the end of combat. One thing with Zergo, he only cares about the end of turn. Menace, 6 mana, 5/5. When this creature enters, target creature and opponent controls, don't care. There are creatures, but it's like not that big of a deal. Not great. 3 mana Death Touch with Mobilize. Basically, anything with Mobilize is kind of like an auto include. Oh, this is red-white, or black-white. Target creature gets +2/+2 lifelink and hexproof until end of turn. That's very playable. 5 mana 4/4. Pay 2 life when this creature enters. Remove all counters from up to 1 target creature. Oh, good for that turtle. You attack, draw 3, play your dragon, remove the counters. You get to do it again next turn. Not good here, necessarily. Although the +2/+2 lifelink and hexproof isn't the worst. But I'm going to be pulling like super hard, low to the ground aggro. I'm not really looking to it. Reveal their hand, don't care. Death Touch Indestructible. Indestructible is nice. Save your creature. I like the way this looks. This art is really good. Very, very cool art there. That one's kind of maybe. Don't care about the graveyard. Sacrifice another creature, put a counter on this creature. It's okay. Don't care about that. With Menace, whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, that you draw a card and lose a life. Wow, that's really good, actually. So this, if I had a lot of these Yathans for the for Felithar, how many Yathans do I have? It's an uncommon. This could make me lean back towards Felithar. Oh, 2. If I've got 3, I'm going back to Felithar. You hate to see it. 3 minutes. This is really good card, though. All right, we'll put it in the maybe pile. That could make me lean back towards the other way, and then these would be more powerful as well for the 1/1 strategies. But we can go there for now. When this creature enters, endure 1, so you get a counter or a 1/1. So that's playable, I suppose. I don't know how many Cruel Truce I need. Probably not that many. Don't need that. Mobilize 1, 4 mana. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. That could be fine for board wipes. It's okay. Whenever this creature attacks, if you control a creature with a counter on it, each opponent loses a life. That's like very okay. 4 mana Menace. Whenever it enters in door 2, put 2/1 counters or create a 2/2 spirit. It's okay. 4 mana though. Maybe it's not okay. Abzan Devotee. 2 mana 2/2 with mana fixing. Not great. It's also in green. Just realized. Alchemist Assistant. 2 mana 2/2 2/1 lifelinker. Don't need that. Don't need Cruel Truth. Desperate Measures. Don't need that. Wait, what does it say? When it dies under your control, draw 2 cards. Oh, target creature is +1/-1 until end of turn. Interesting. It could be okay. Endures 2, 4 mana. Endure. Whenever this creature enters. If it was a tax, it'd be a lot better. That's the dragon. Worthy Cause. This one's not bad. Little pings, but it's not great. Not bad either, though. Whenever this creature attacks, so mobilizes almost auto include. Destroy target creature. Create 2 1/1 red warrior tokens. They gain haste until end of turn. Yeah. I mean, it's good with Zergo, I guess, but the raid monster doesn't always. I guess I can kill my own thing. Return up to 2 target cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. The Salt Road Skirmish is interesting because you could destroy one of your own creatures, get 2 dudes that don't go away. So it's not like super unusable, but it's not great either. When this creature dies, I can kill this guy. Create a 2/2 zombie creature. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a 1 counter on target creature. That's really bad. Desperate Measures is interesting. Destroy your own dude basically and draw 2 cards. It's kind of like a Skull Clamp, but bad. Whenever this creature or another creature control dies, each opponent loses a life. Don't care about their hand. Don't care about destruction. Yeah, so like if I went Felithar, these guys, these Yathan Tomb Guards are really good. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter or with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card, lose a life. I guess I could die really quickly if I don't have any kind of life gain. It's got menace as well. Not bad. I think red is better though, unfortunately. If I had like enough synergy with like this, there's definitely a deck for either one, or an argument for either one. Like there's enough of the tacticians and the mobilizes. Losing red, you do lose a lot though. Like I have to imagine there's a lot of mobilize in here, huh? Mobilize one, then they're hasters, mobilize, haste. And I also the Corey Steel Cutter is pretty dang good as well. I don't know. I guess we'll go Zergo. We'll go Zergo. And we'll call it a day. But yeah, I'm gonna get some food in me. I think I'll go Zergo. I'll kind of hem haw and go back and forth, but it's most likely Zergo. I think red is the best. But if I can make the Felithar work, then I will. But yeah, I'm gonna end it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see y'all next one.